What is this? A show where I rate and review big and small Instagram artists by giving them stars and providing feedback. What is this? Welcome to this amazing show where we rate and review Instagram artists. My name is Fred and my co-host, my beautiful cup that you see in almost every video. And the first artist today is called Bombacard. Still not sure what I'm doing, but my mommy told me that it looks great. Moms always tell you that whatever you do, it's great. So don't trust your moms. Ooh, he got a really interesting style. Look at that. Did he draw that? Oh my god, what is happening with her head? It's all flowers. Man, this guy is killing it. It's a guy, right? Or it's a girl? Okay, I'm not sure. Well, from the DMs, I think it's a guy. Look at all of these details. Look at the guy inside. Here are the flowers. And here is lots of rainbow colors. And here as well. So first of all, let's start with colors. Colors, I think, are really amazing. Not the type of colors that I would usually use in my artworks. My colors are usually brighter. His colors are a little bit toned down. They're a little bit dull. But still, they look amazing because he actually combines the colors really well. His ideas are also really nice, I have to say, but at the same time he is using some old stuff. For example, here, as you can see, he is using something to do with TV, rainbow TV. The same stuff here, again, rainbow TV, and he's using rainbow a lot, but that's still fine because he's using them in a different compositions, so they don't look the same. The ideas, I would say, are 9. This guy looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and execution is definitely top. Yeah, I think you deserve much more followers than this number here. With that said, next artist. So okay, this guy is Demad, I think. So we already see that he's doing quite a lot: design, illustration, Photoshop, web design, audio, video editing, and even more. The only thing you left is dancing, and we can already see from the profile that he's doing lots of stuff, and that's actually not good. The account is not really focused on one topic. Here we see some kind of posters, here we see some kind of artwork, here we see some kind of illustration. I mean, he got some quality works, like this one for example is pretty quality work, I would say. Colors are really good, so he's really good with posters, I would say. But when it comes to actually working with images and creating an artwork, I wouldn't say he is that good, because this doesn't look that interesting, this artwork here. It looks too simple, and colors are also not that interesting here. This one is actually pretty interesting idea, but again, I don't really think colors are that good, and actually it's executed not that well. I only saw now what he was trying to do. You can see that fingers are cut out, this part is really blurry, and you don't really understand what's happening from first time when you see it. I don't know what he was trying to create here. He is using the bottom part of human, and that's not a good idea, because if you want to drive attention, you should always use face. And that's, for example, when someone would just scroll through his Instagram, he would see a face, and that would actually attract him. For example, as you can see here, we see the face. This one is nice. So in general, he needs to focus on something. He is doing a lot, and I would say he should focus on posters because he can do really nice posters. Next guy is Dan Wallart, and he's actually someone that I follow on Instagram, and I thought it would be interesting to show him as well here. So he's mainly using lots of again, colorful stuff, and he's also creating some alien styled artworks, as you can see this guy here. So let's look at some of his stuff that I think is really nice. For example, this artwork here, great idea. Also, the execution is great. It looks pretty realistic to me. I like everything to do with eyes, because I feel like that's the more emotional part of humans' eyes. As you can see, he has been doing lots of artwork with eyes. Again here, this kind of glitter eyes, or here eyes, or here again he's using diamonds inside the eyes. But at the same time, he has been doing also some of really bad work, like this one for example. I'm sorry to say, but this looks horrible. Probably it was an experiment. So overall, colors in his works are nice. I would give them 7 or 8, because sometimes he's doing something really nice with this kind of colors, and then he's doing something like that which doesn't look good for my taste. I just feel like the colors don't match at all. Here we have gray colors, which is so basically black and white, and then here we have something really colorful, and I don't think they match well. Execution also varies, but here we see great execution. By great, I mean that, for example, this image, I can see that he wanted to give it a vintage style, and he actually was able to do it. We can see that the sun actually matches the image with vintage colors. We can see this line here, just a small touch, but still it makes everything look so nice. Or here on the face, the execution is also nice, because she looks like a pretty believable alien, I would say. But at the same time, he does stuff like that where execution is not that well. The guy just doesn't match the background, and also these holes, they look really bad. Or here where the butterfly, the sea, the background, and also these things, they don't match at all. They got different color tones, and you can see that they were taken out and just cutted from different images. So that's why I would give execution probably 6, because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really bad. Now, ideas. So sometimes he comes up with really nice ideas, like this one, for example, this eye or this lips here. But at the same time, sometimes ideas are not that good, because here she's pregnant and he showed the baby inside, and this artwork just doesn't look good, I think, in my mind. The colors again don't match, black and white and blue. And also we can see that from the likes, because as you can see, this one, for example, is 246 likes. Other ones got actually more likes, for example here 500, 400, 300, and so on. So I would give ideas 6, because he has some good ideas, he has some bad ideas, but also he has some also ideas that are repeating pretty often. And just before we go to the next artist, okay, just one more thing. I want to show you 2 last posts that I made. This artwork here with the smokes coming out, and also this artwork here with the balloon instead of head. And to remind you that if you want to learn how to create stunning artworks, make sure to go to learnfromfred.com, where you can start your free trial and access premium classes. And also soon I'm gonna release a class where I will show how to create this animation in After Effects, so make sure to go and check it. The next artist is Inigo. So as you can see, she got lots of followers, 500,000, so she's pretty big and maybe some of you know her. And she's doing artworks in the same style. It's always vintage, warm, dreamy style. Look at that. Look at execution here. Execution is top. This looks pretty realistic to me. Colors are awesome. We can see that we have here this orange light, and then it's dark here. So again, it looks realistic, because if light comes here, then it should be lighter here and darker here. Another artwork where colors are top. So she always gets the colors right, and she uses lots of violet colors, as you can see here. The only thing that I don't like about her is that she's using quite often the same theme. For example, here we got moon with the sea. Here again we got sun with the sea. Here again we got moon with this water swimming pool. But still, here's the same, here again the same. I know that they're edited differently, but she's using lots of similar ideas. It looks beautiful, but it's not that interesting to go to her page and look for her new artworks, because it's like you almost know what's gonna be. Sometimes she creates something different, for example like here, this kind of alien stuff, which looks nice. Colors, 10 out of 10. Ideas, I will give ideas 5, honestly, because it's almost the same thing and I'm not that interested to look at for maybe even 4. And I know she gets lots of likes, for example 39,000, 40,000, 50,000, 40,000 and so on, but still it's not that exciting. With that said, my dear friend, what am I doing? Next artist. By the way, you think I'm drinking tea here? It's whiskey. I'm kidding, it's vodka. So next guy is called Roh Malik. So previously he was Roh Malik, now he's the Roh Malik, just like Bond, James Bond. Ooh, okay, we can see that he's doing lots of interesting collages with lots of colors in them. He's also doing lots of animations, as we can see. It's like a collage, but animated collage. Or here, let's see what is here. Okay, let's see what is this. Wow. I just want to say, for example, previously we saw a big artist, Inigo, I think she was called. Her artworks were nice, but they were not interesting to look at, in my opinion. His artworks are different, but the main thing is that it's interesting to look at them, but because he's doing something different every time. And what's even better, that he's doing animation, and if I just click, I can see, wow, what is happening here. Okay, this doesn't look that good maybe, but it's at least interesting, you know, you're intrigued, you want to say, okay, what's next? I just want to go and click, okay, let's see what is, okay, it's not animation. Okay, look at that, how awesome is this? We got the nice colors, we got the nice composition. What is this? I like who I am becoming a lot. So we can see that previously what he was doing was not he or she, I don't know what this artist, maybe it's she, maybe that's her, I don't know. But these artworks that she started doing later are actually pretty nice. I mean, they look interesting, for example, but the execution is not that well, because it doesn't look realistic. I like the colors. This looks actually pretty interesting, and it's also executed well. idea is also not that bad. Here's the problem is that, as you can see, we have here this artwork and it's not color edited. I'm sure the colors of this image, this part, were not edited at all. If she would have edited the colors of this, made this more cyan, made this more pinky, more violet, more dreamy, then it would look really nice. Oh, look at that. Looks familiar, right? So again, she's good with colors. Colors are also interesting. I think she needs to work more on the execution, and she definitely needs to post more often. As we can see, this one was on 25th December, this is 23rd, this is 25th of July, this is July 16th. So she's having lots of space between posts. That's actually bad because you need to post more often, okay? Oh, is that sad? The next artist. Filters of Perception, Andre Stan. Okay, we can see that he's doing artworks in a dark style, I would say. The colors are dark, also ideas, they look dark to me. First of all, let's have a look at this one. I will just honestly say that I don't like this. May love guide you on your journey. Okay, so this is like guiding, this is like a journey, so maybe with the description it makes sense, but still it doesn't look beautiful or interesting. This is not too bad. Free your mind, and the idea is interesting. We can see that the mind is kind of getting free. This is a nice artwork. We can see it looks pretty realistic, I would say. The only thing again that he could do better is the colors. Maybe he could, you know, add more vibrant colors, make this more cyan, make this more pink, and then it would be much better. So he has some nice works. For example, this one here is also pretty interesting. This one is just horrible because the execution is really bad. The colors are awful. Sorry for that, my friend. You know, you need to edit colors as well. I feel like he's just cutting out the images and putting them together, but he's not editing the colors, and that's not right. And also, if you look, like, he got almost 23,000 followers and he has only 400 likes, 300 likes, I don't know, 600 likes, 400 likes, 300 likes. Maybe, just maybe, you should do something differently, you know. Maybe you should try something new, change something. You got some good stuff, you just need to make sure, you just need to learn to get rid of the bad ideas and bad stuff. Next artist is Distant Dreamer. Basically a person who dreams from the distant. Dreamer, Nightingale, Alchemist. Are alchemists people who actually create gold from chemistry or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, I know it's not possible, but so we can see that her style is similar to the style of artists that we viewed previously. No, she was also creating dreamy, you know, pinky violet stuff with moons, suns, and so on. Oh, look at this artwork. Looks amazing to me. So again, I won't go too deep. All I will say is that again, we have the same problem here. It's almost everything is the same theme, and you know, the artworks are beautiful and they're getting lots of likes. I just don't find them interesting to look at, most of them. For example, this one is pretty interesting, or this one is pretty interesting. This one is also, I think it's greatly done. Okay, maybe execution could be a little bit better, but still nice idea. Oh, look at that. It gives you this magical feeling. So again, you know, we can see that it gets lots of likes, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, 3,000. So yeah, she's killing it with likes. Well, if that's her own likes, if she's not using some kind of auto liking bot or whatever, you know, there are so many things right now online. And the last artist of today, my Miski, is almost over, so we need to finish this. Next artist is called Mishko.co. Mishko is actually sounds like a bear in Russian. I'm not Russian, but I can speak Russian. For that reason, this name actually sounds to me pretty cute. Oh, he's also singing her debut single With You. So we can see that this artist creates lots of stuff related to text. What is this? Ooh, look at that. Say hi. What is it say? So he's creating lots of text, like a glitchy text, I would say. This looks like a Harry Potter. It's me sometimes. This also looks like a Harry Potter sim with a Harry Potter font. Colors are 10 out of 10 definitely. Execution, 10 out of 10. Now ideas, it's pretty difficult to rate the ideas here because he's using text always, and I understand that his sim and he or she should continue doing that, but at the same time we can see that he's always distorting the text in a different ways, and he's always trying to come up with something new. For example, here we saw animation, he has different type of distortion. Here we also see different type of like a circle. So I would say ideas are also pretty nice, maybe 7 or 8, because he's coming up with a new ways to arrange text and make it look beautiful. With that said, my dear friends, it's time for me to go and maybe sleep a little bit because I'm really drunk. Okay, I'm kidding, I'm not drunk. If you want to be in my next art review, make sure to leave a comment.